Hindi ako galit. Gutom lang.
Uy. Ambot. Wala ako kasabot. Uy. We have new shirts on linalinya.ph. Again, use the promo code Jim and Saab. Aside from getting cool shirts, you can get delicious food at isabels.ph. Use the promo code Jim and Saab if you want salad platters, the best yung salad wraps, and the meat plant. And lastly, if you want to work out and stay fit, go to Play Hard Fitness.
PH.
Follow them on Instagram and use our promo code Jim and Saab.
Wake Up with Jim and Saab is exclusively on Spotify.
And if you want to start your own podcast, you can check out anchor.fm.
If you love the pod and you want to support us, make sure you follow us on Spotify. Also, you can tag us on Instagram and Twitter at Wake Up with Jim and Saab.
Welcome to Wake Up with Jim and Saab podcast. We back. We don't ghost. Speaking of ghost, Saab mentioned to our prod kids, Produ and Kobo, that she was once ghosted by me.
Sort of. It was a fake ghosting. It was a faux-sting. F-A-U-X-S-T.
Faux-sting?
Faux. F-A-U-X means fake.
I know.
Do you? Faux-sting. I just coined that right now. F-A-U-X-T-I-N-G.
Ganda nun, ah.
F-A-U-X-S. Ewan ko. Faux-sting. So you fake ghosted me.
Oh. Pero during that time, you thought, so again, to recap.
Backgrounder.
Oo nga naman. Sorry, sabaw. When we started dating, we weren't dating, technically. We had our first kiss after our first date.
Okay. A lot of judgment in that sentence, but okay. All right.
Kasali ka dun. After our first kiss, we didn't, we...
Parang nagka-regrets ka, ganun.
Hindi regrets. Hindi talaga regrets. Promise.
Talaga?
Promise. Kaya nga nakakatawa on the way home after our first kiss. I was on such a high that I didn't even think about, not think
The
it was wrong.
consequences. It wasn't wrong.
Again,
Technically.
in another, if we're following
The 3-month thing.
another playbook.
Ano
diba?
na nga ba
A
yung
rule
playbook
book.
ito? Don't go for your friends.
Mga bro code,
Ex.
whatever. Yeah. So
backgrounder. Ibigay mo naman yung background.
yeah. So Saab dated one of my best friends in college, and it was what, 6 years na since they broke up.
Something like that.
And I went over to her place after Ahit Express cheated on me.
Listen to a previous episode about cheating.
What was that? The one with Manny.
The one with Manny
Yeah.
about cheating.
So
Hashtag Ahit Express. Best story ever.
I can't believe I only told that then.
I had no idea that
Si
happened.
Manny ba, when I told that story?
I think
First
he
time
knew
niya
about it.
marinig?
No, I think he knew about
He
it.
knew?
Yeah. Anyway, go.
So, I went to Saab for like, wala lang, parang hangout tayo. Parang ganon. Kasi again, matagal na eh. Nakailang encounters na kami ni Saab na parang...
Just to clarify, even if I was going out with your best friend, never tayo naging friends. Ever.
Yeah,
As in, hindi,
yeah. Hindi-
it's not that kind
it
na parang
wasn't
secretly
secret.
we like, not at
No,
all.
no,
We
no.
didn't even talk. Like, he didn't like me. He thought I was a horrible girlfriend or like epal.
But
laging KJ.
I found you so fucking hot. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say cute. But
Sorry.
I'll accept hot.
I really did. As in, naalala ko, the first time I broke up with my college girlfriend, my longtime college girlfriend. So, again, I'm sorry. College ako nun. Okay, relax. I was college and I was like, oh my God, single ako and I'm in college. Kasi isip mo, buong grade school to high school, puro lalaki lang kasama ko.
Okay.
So anyway, second year, girlfriend ko siya from like third year high school hanggang parang second year college or something. So matagal. Tapos ako parang, and first day of college, naisip ko na agad. I'm sorry. Again, bata lang ako nun.
First day in college.
First day of college,
Oh.
iniisip ko na agad, oh my God, tayo maganda. Kasi
No, but that's no. I mean, I think it's normal. I think it's
that's the thing.
normal.
Hindi talaga ako sanay na may mga babae.
I think it's normal.
I'm sorry. And I'm like, I would love to talk to these beautiful, pretty
I think
women.
it's normal. You're young and you get thrown into a whole new world.
Yeah. And like, again, like, I just wanted to...
Especially, I mean, I think it's normal, especially if your connection naman with your girlfriend or your boyfriend is in a high school mode, you know, na parang kumain ka na ba, mga ganong level, 'di ba? Parang gets naman why you could be, you know,
Yeah.
reacting that way.
Yeah. So when I finally was single, I was like, oh my God. It felt like I was like parang the Terminator, like not Terminator, that's a bad term. Parang I had like parang a radio scanner, like parang
Beep.
like sino yung mga crush ko this whole time. Parang ganon. So,
Okay.
am I sounding mean?
No, I don't think so. Because I remember when you broke up with your girlfriend.
Yan nga, ito nga yung kwento mo yun.
I can't believe you knew about that.
Hindi,
that I
did
said
it. I
something
only
about you.
found out after I asked na Ahit Express on a date.
Ah, talaga?
Kaya ako like, putang ina
Ah, talaga?
naman.
Oh, okay. Anyways, here's.
So-
tell the story.
So, I was single.
You're so bad.
And then, again,
Hindi ko, sorry. You're so bad, Chaka.
you're so bad.
You're so bad. Okay ngayon.
So, ako,
Okay, so yung radar mo.
radar,
okay?
like, again, hindi naman,
Don't worry, no one's judging you. It's,
hindi to be a prowler, and it's not like I did anything naman.
I
na
mean,
parang,
let's say you tried. You made it last for a year, even in college, to make it work with.
yeah, I never cheated on her.
No.
I mean, and then anyway, I was single. After the depressing part of breaking up, I was like, oh, okay, I'm single, cool. And then I remember I saw you in the smoking area with a cigarette.
Oh, smoking days, yuck.
With your gray sando,
Maybe
spags as they call it.
it may have been pink.
Hindi, gray.
Oh, okay. Relax. Parang iba yung kwento mo before. I think you said like white.
White. Sorry, white. Tas parang, I don't know why. Ang tagal-tagal na natin nag-hangout. Ay, not nag-hangout. Like, in the same vicinity kasi you were dating my friend, blah, blah. But, you had this new aura to you. You were like so hot.
Was I single also?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Yes.
Really?
Kakasingle mo lang rin.
Ah, okay.
Tas parang ako...
Baka kaya ka nakipag-break dun sa girlfriend mo.
Nee.
Joke.
Nee. And then I was like, shit! Tapos, tinitingnan kita and I was like, oh man, she's so fucking hot.
Oh my gosh, that's so creepy.
Why?
I don't know. It's just.
No, I mean,
weird.
she's so cute. She's so pretty. She's so hot. So anyway, tas ako, okay. And then I remember,
Did you talk to me? Probably
kasi,
not. I don't remember you ever talking to me on campus. Ever.
I remember like 2 conversations.
You never talked.
One in the CAF.
What did you say?
Sabi ko, basta parang binasag mo yung trip ko, kaya ako talagang like,
What?
inis talaga to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I was just.
Parang something
Joking.
like, parang, di kaya, parang gumanon ka, something like that. Parang, I guess I was saying something about like, ganito, parang, I was probably giving an opinion about a movie,
Oh,
na parang, ganda, sobra, tas ikaw like, di kaya, tas ako parang,
I'm sorry.
so anyway,
Anyway,
I remember in that smoking area was you and Ahit Express.
this is as reference. The Ahit Express is one of an ex-girlfriend of
Yeah.
Jen's.
So anyway, I found out like a week later, after I already asked out si Ahit Express, one of your friends, si Martina. Si Martina nagkwento sa akin,
Ah,
diba?
talaga? Hindi. I think it was at Ahit Express who told you.
Ah, yeah. It was Ahit Express. Si Ahit Express, parang so nag-hi lang ako. Hi, gumanon ako
Oh.
sa inyong dalawa. Di ba?
Yes.
And then as I walked away, si Ahit Express ikaw magkwento.
I told her, I said, oh my gosh, single na si Jim. Oh my God, sobrang cute niya. I said that. And then apparently, when you asked her out, she told you that.
Yeah. Kaya when she told me that, I was like, oh, labo. Pero ako like, yikes! So anyway, actually, ano mo, sige, iniisip ko lang kasi parang, sobrang konti lang ng ghosting dito. Pero, bahala na, kwento lang.
Yeah.
And then, our next,
Encounter was, so after, that was second year college. So maybe like 5 years later, 6 years later, that's when we went out on a date.
Hindi pa. Never kami nag-date, pero we just kept chancing upon each other because we were both in gigs. So, Magnet High Street, if you di nyo naabutan yun yung parang route. Yun yung parang in BGC. There was a Route 196 in BGC. It was like, yeah. So,
or a magnet in BGC.
Yeah. So, mga ganun, mga puro ganun, hey Saab, ganun lang. And I'm always like, ang cute niya, shit. And then, and then this one gig, there's this one gig na Saab was single, I wasn't. Remember this?
We told this na before.
Nandito na natin to.
Oh.
Okay.
Yung sa Sagiho?
Sa Sagiho, and then, parang nagtatawanan kami, whatever. And
Yeah,
then,
you and your bandmate brought me home.
yeah. Kasi, and then, yeah, Saab messaged me.
No, because on the ride home, sinabi mo, parang we were talking about like music and whatever, and then sabi ko, actually meron akong demos. Sabi mo, talaga, send mo sa akin yung links. So, sinend ko sa'yo pag uwi ko kasi wala na akong battery. Kaya, that's why I had to ride home with people I knew. And then, so I charged, and then I sent you the link. And I was pretty buzzed, so I included a heart emoji. And
Is that Landi ba yun?
I don't know. I mean, I was like here you go.
But I remember thinking about it. I remember
And then
thinking,
you
whoa,
never replied.
cute. Hindi, kasi you know why? The next day, punta nga akong Boracay with my family. And I was like, if I reply, I might. I had a girlfriend.
Yeah, I know.
So I was thinking like,
Good job.
if I reply, it just might.
You'll be one of
I know
those
I
guys.
really like her, and if it might fuck my head up.
Aww.
So I didn't reply.
Good guy. Good guy.
Kaya I always had that in my head na parang she might like me. You know?
I mean, it was a heart emoji.
Ne, pero
And
again,
you knew I thought you were cute
pero alam mo
years ago.
nga pala. Pero again, alam mo naman ako eh.
Yeah, you are pretty dense.
Hindi ko talaga alam wala akong radar sa ganyan.
Oh.
So, anyway, kaya at the time that si Ayat Express cheated on me, and then parang I was like, okay, fuck it. Cool, single ako. Kaya ako minessage si Saab.
Yeah.
And so therefore we hung out. And then after that first, so beers, ilang beses na namin nakwento to, sorry. Pero we kissed. And then I went home driving and I was like, I had a biggest smile on my face. Like, fuck! Oh, shit! Finally! Tapos biglang, ay! Naalala ko because pagtingin ko sa phone ko,
Ano?
parang may messages about like,
Oh, because
kasi I asked my friend before I went to you. I told him.
my
like,
ex-boyfriend.
Yeah,
I also messaged him.
Yeah, pero anyway.
I mean, we did the cool thing and gave him a heads up. Just saying, I just said, hey, because we were friends, me and my ex-boyfriend.
And
we
disclaimer,
still are-
disclaimer, we're super cool.
Yeah,
na.
we're
super cool.
He's still my friend now, but at the
he
time,
he was our groomsman, so we're cool. Anyway, nung time na yon, syempre, I understand. Anyway,
it was a strange time.
It was a strange time. So anyway, I was like, oh fuck, okay, mukhang hindi ko itutuloy to. Now, ghosting. Bakit nasabi mong ginost kita?
Because nga, parang, yun na nga, parang nagkaroon ng, I don't know how to say it, parang repercussions of our actions. I had no idea, like, ano bang mali sa ginawa natin? I guess wala kasi akong barkada at the time. So I didn't have that thing.
Understanding.
Oh, so parang ako, okay, so the only person I really cared about was my ex-boyfriend kasi he was my friend nga at the time. So when he was getting upset because I learned from you that he got upset. So I was calling him and I said, "Hey, parang what's the parang it's okay. It's fine. Like parang it's okay." Kasi nga 6 years na kami hindi na nga kami or whatever. And we were okay. We were fine. There was no bad blood or anything. And then he was upset and I felt horrible. And I understand that you also felt horrible because you were actually closer to him at the time. And that's why you said parang we couldn't see each other. And then
Did I say that?
Yeah, parang you said we couldn't see each other. And then
It was so
and
hard.
then you would message me. And then parang ako, okay.
Oh,
and
I
then
messaged.
and then parang hey, parang ewan ko, parang kinakamusta mo ko. And then I remember parang yung isa, parang you kept going back and forth to me. And then I was like, gulo nito. Pero ako, I really like him. Pero ang gulo niya.
Bakit ghost then?
Because nga, at one point, you actually said na parang, I don't think it's a good idea. Parang, I maybe we shouldn't see each other. So I was like,
Oh, that's not ghosting though.
nga pala. Hindi pala siya ghosting. Flop. Hindi pala siya ghosting. So,
Kaya faux-sting.
Faux-sting. It was, you were breaking up with me, di naman tayo, and then, I remember I was in Shangri-La Mall, and then I got a text from you, a BBM from you, and I think, I don't know, maybe you were at a wedding or something, and then you said that you were with your cousins, and then you said to me parang, wala ka ng pake, and like, you're all in, and you really like me.
Naalala ko yun. Oh.
What happened? Why the change? It's parang ako, I was like in the mall with my mom or something, and I was like, "Aw," but also, huh? I'll take it.
Pero bigla akong sobrang kinilig. Naalala ko yung,
What
yung
happened?
feeling ko nung kilig nung...
Bakit? What happened? Were you at a wedding nga? Tama ba? Or
Yeah.
something. You were with your cousins.
Yeah. Hindi, ang sinasabi ko is, alala ko yung kilig, yung grabe yung kilig ko the next day after we kissed. Tapos pagtingin ko dun sa BBM to all the Zoomers
BlackBerry message.
is like WhatsApp. It's like Viber before, but yung people took time to make their status. So like instead of Facebook na feeling happy, may ganon yung BlackBerry
Yung status.
so Messenger. And then the next morning, yung status ni Saab was JB with heart eyes.
I really
emoji.
meant for it to be cryptic, but it was a well-known fact that that day was Justin Bieber's concert, which I went to. So I was like, JB Heart. But he, I'm like,
Kaya, kaya ako
you know.
sobrang kilig. Pero at the same time, oh no, everyone knows. Diba? Kasi, yun nga eh.
Ano?
Diba?
That wasn't subtle.
So, pero we weren't trying to hide it. Kasi right after that,
It was about Justin Bieber nga, but it was also a,
oh.
yeah, he could think it was Jim Bacaro.
Pero ito
so,
sabi, nakakatawa. And just to for the record, kaya pala, driving home, I remember now bigla, driving home, I was so happy. But as soon as I got in near the house na, I remembered and I called my friend. I called our friend. And I said, what happened? I told him what happened.
But you told him beforehand, right?
I told him before, I didn't say that I plan
Kiss
on
you,
kissing
yeah,
her, but I was joking. I kept joking talaga, like, puntahan ko si Saab.
Ginagago mo siya.
Ginagago ko siya, inaasar ko siya.
Because you were friends.
'Cause
And-
I thought
and you, there was nothing.
I
wrong.
really thought it would be okay. I sincerely thought.
And you also thought, and I also thought that nothing would happen. Kasi when I was messaging him rin, I was saying na parang, I'm gonna hang out with Jim. He's asking me to hang out with him.
Ako.
And I
ganito.
honestly, 100%, I thought nothing would happen.
Here's the thing.
But then we connected.
Here's the thing. I have no confidence in my smoothness. So, wala talaga akong going in there like going for the kill. It
Yeah,
wasn't
I
that.
think
It was like
7 hours.
it was more
Jim.
like
It was a 7 hour date.
it was more of like shit, ano kaya mangyayari? Like, anong sasabihin ko? So I was like, okay, anong pag-usapan namin? And then when it happened, like I didn't even have to didn't have to use any of my memory bank. And that
Your
was
template.
yeah, it was the first time I had a date that I didn't have to pag-usapan. And you know me, di ba? How socially awkward I am na anytime that we have
Kinikilig ako. That was
Any-
the best date.
anytime that we have an encounter with or anything, kahit friends na ha, I have to prepare with 3 to 5 talking points. Ganun talaga ako. As in, and it's natural for me, like, while we're conversing, okay, when do we go to talking point number 3?
Oh, that's so bad. You're not listening.
No, I'm
You
listening,
are
pero I
multitasking.
just have to make sure that the conversation
Keeps going.
goes. Pero like, just like this podcast, hindi ko sinusunod yung ganun because I enjoy talking to you so much.
Aww.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you na naman. Oh.
So, walang ghosting story pala.
So this was a faux-sting story because it's a fake ghosting story. We
Yeah.
faked you guys. It
Yeah.
wasn't a ghosting story.
Yeah.
Aw, kinikilig ako. Maybe we'll talk about what happens next in the next episode. Or will we? We'll see on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, pod parents. So we just listened to the latest episode with Sir Ellie. And anyway, it's funny and insightful, and one of the podcasts that just gives me sanity during this quarantine. So anyway, stay safe, po, and yeah, love you guys, and Vito and Pancho and everyone else. So bye-bye.
That was a voice note from one of our pod kids, Michelle. Thank you so much for sending that in. And we're glad you're staying sane. And we're very, very happy to keep you company. Now, if you guys want to send your own voice notes for us, you can just check out the show notes and the link will be there. Thanks, pod kids. Bye.